start. The only conclusion recorded by the inquiry officer is that since the petitioner did not cooperate with the disciplinary proceedings and that from his conduct it is clear that he does not want the proceedings to be concluded, he had no option but to record a finding that the charges stand proved stop. It is trite law that even if disciplinary proceedings are continued and culminate ultimately ex parte, the inquiry officer is under a positive obligation to record his satisfaction with respect to the charges leveled against the delinquent employee with reference to the evidence based upon which the employee seeks to take against the employee stop. Even this rudimentary and settled principle was not borne in mind by the inquiry officer stop. The mistake committed by the inquiry officer, as noted above, was reiterated by the disciplinary authority in as much as neither in the order dated 24 April 1998 nor in the order dated 13 August 1999 has the disciplinary authority recorded any independent satisfaction with respect to the guilt of the petitioner based upon the evidence or material on record stop. This, of course, subject to the caveat that the failure inquiry officer to record his conclusions on each charge is not a flaw which could perhaps have been cured by the disciplinary authority for the first time. Stop. Next, that leaves this court to deal with the last submission of Sri Misra, that the judgment and order of this court dated 2 November 1995 conferred authority upon the corporation to continue and conclude the inquiry despite the superannuation of the petitioner stop. It becomes pertinent to point out here that the judgment and order of the court dated 2 November 1995 required the corporation to conclude the proceedings within a period of 8 weeks therefrom stop. Admittedly, this period of 8 weeks had expired long before the passing of the orders impugned stop. This court has not been referred to any material or circumstance which may have constrained or injuncted the corporation from proceeding ex parte and concluding the inquiry in case it was its contention that the petitioner was deliberately not permitting the conclusion of the inquiry and adopting a procedure of non-cooperation stop. From the fact notices herein above, it appears that the corporation fell into deep slumber post 30 April 1996 till it issued a notice on 3 February 1998 stop.